What is response to intervention? Response to intervention, also known as RtI, is a data-driven process or framework used by schools. It aims to identify struggling students early on to get them the help they need to succeed. The process may differ state to state, school to school, but usually there are 3 tiers to RtI. RtI follows 6 key concepts. It is a multi-tiered system that uses a universal screening process. Progress of students are closely monitored and decisions made by the student success team are based on data collected. Interventions used for student must be scientifically based, and you must faithfully and consistently follow practices. This model uses a tiered system of support. Tier 1 meets the learning needs of about 80% of all students. Tier 2, 15%. Tier 3, 5%. All students receive Tier 1 instruction. If supports in Tier 1 do not meet the needs of the student, they move to Tier 2, and if more intensive supports are needed, they move to Tier 3. Tier 1 happens in the general education classroom. The teacher uses scientifically based universal interventions for all students to ensure that students are receiving high-quality instruction. Progress of students are closely monitored for about 5 to 10 weeks to rule out ineffective instruction as the reason for a student to be at risk of failing. Students are moved to Tier 2 if they show less than desired progress after Tier 1 interventions. Supplementary services are provided by the teacher or other trained professionals in addition to Tier 1 support. Students are closely monitored for progress for about 6 to 8 weeks. Tier 2 does not replace core curriculum, it supplements and builds off core curriculum. Tier 3 is supplementary to Tier 1 and 2. It provides intensive evidence-based interventions to an individual or small groups of students. Direct instruction is increased. Interventions are given by education or intervention specialists. Students do not need to be labeled with a disability to receive interventions. Based on a case study done by Clark County School District in Nevada, some benefits of RtI are providing early intervention before students fail, having a team of professionals involved in a student's progress, more accurate referrals to special ed, and less referrals to special ed. Some cons of RtI are students miss classroom education if they are being pulled out for intervention. It seems to be heavily focused on reading, taking away other learning opportunities, and students are still often labeled. RtI still got you wondering? Basically, it's a multi-tiered model that progresses with intensity at each tier. Its goal is to identify struggling students early or students with learning disabilities for intervention. It is also used as a pre-referral for special education services.
Created using Powtoon.